Hello guys, welcome to a new video of mine. So today, I'm going to be unboxing two movies, and they are going to be The Nun and The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. So with that, I will be unboxing these with the rest of these Conjuring movies, which I own the rest of the franchise. So yeah, I'll be doing the movies and showing you guys these movies by the order. So yeah. Okay. So this is the order in the way that they're supposed to be in the franchise. And I know some people say, well, why you put Annabelle movies with the Conjuring? It's like, it's the Conjuring. I don't really like saying the Conjuring universe. I say the Conjuring franchise. I know there's spin-offs and stuff like that, but you know what? I consider it part of the franchise, and I don't have I don't have any hate towards any of these movies at all. So with that, I am going to show each movie in the order, and if there is movies to unbox, I will unbox those in the order. So first we have the classic, The Conjuring. So here we have the front of it. Here's the spine for it. And here's the back for it. And I'll gladly read to you everything that is said on this. On the front, it says, from the director of Saw and Insidious, The Conjuring, based on the true case files of the Warrens. And then it says back here in the quotes, a sensationally entertaining old school freakout, said by Justin Chong from Daily Variety. One of the scariest movies ever made, said by Cindy Perlman from Chicago Sun-Times. I should be usually showing this. And then it says, for the description, based on the true events, The Conjuring tells the thrilling story of ghost hunters Lorraine and Ed Warren, played by Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson, who help a family terrorized by an evil spirit in their mysterious farmhouse. So yeah, this movie is classic. Now let's see what's in the inside. And that's The Conjuring right there. Yeah. This movie's a classic, of course, so yeah. That's The Conjuring. Then we have Annabelle, which a lot of people seem to dislike this one because it's in the Conjuring franchise, but I don't know. I mean, it's a spin-off for sure, but I think it's really interesting. This came in a slipcover too, so I want to show off the slipcover to you guys. A spine for it, which looks exactly the same right here. Then we get the back for it. And now let's see, away from the slipcover, this is what it looks like. The spine, and then we have the back. It says in the front, before The Conjuring, there was Annabelle. So yes, this is of course tied to the Conjuring franchise, obviously. So then it says in the back here, it gets inside your head and stays there. In this thriller based on the terrifying doll from The Conjuring, John has found the perfect gift for his wife, Mia, a rare vintage doll, but Mia's delight with Annabelle doesn't last long. Alright, so that's an interesting description for sure. So then we have the inside for it, and that's Annabelle. So yeah, I really like this one. It's really cool for sure. It ties in the Conjuring very well. So then, speaking of The Conjuring, we have The Conjuring 2. So here's the front for it. That's a really cool cover, for sure. The spine for it. And the back for it. Here's what it says in the front. The next true story from the case files of Ed and Lorraine Warren, from the director of The Conjuring and Insidious. James Wan, of course. And it says in the back, and there's about one quote, absolutely terrifying, said Edward Douglas from New York Daily News. Reprising their roles from The Conjuring, Oscar nominee Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson star as Lorraine and Ed Warren, who help a single mother raising 4 children alone in a house plagued by malicious spirits. Known as England's Amityville, the in-a-field haunting was the most documented case in paranormal history, discovering the truth behind the event that shocked the world. So yeah, this was definitely a really good movie as well. So here's the inside for it. And what's interesting is that it's actually a 2-disc set. That is very uncommon for the rest of this franchise to be 2-disc. And we have like special features disc here, so that's really, really cool. All right, so then we get Amityville Creation. Here's the front, spine for it. Then we get the back for it. And I'll read you everything. The next chapter in the Conjuring universe. They call this a universe. I just call it a franchise. But anyway, best horror movie of the year, said by NBC TV. Dark, disturbing, and terrifying, said Bloody Disgusting. Here's the story. You've seen her destroy lives. Now the fear makers behind The Conjuring dare you to experience the terrifying story of how she was created. Several years after the tragic death of their young daughter, a doll maker and his wife welcome a nun and 6 girls from a shut-down orphanage into their home, actually. What seems like the answer to their prayers become a curse as their new guests become targets of the possessed creation, Annabelle. So yeah, this was definitely a really good movie. For sure. Really, really good. Yeah. So here's the inside. Annabelle Creation. Just 1 disc. Oh well. Alright. So then we actually get one of the movies that we're unboxing. This is The Nun. Yay! So, yeah. I got scissors right here, so I'm just going to cut this open from the area. The opening area. Right here we go. Come on, scissors. Let's do this. Yes! Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. And it came off. Alright. The Nun. Here's the front. Spine. The back for it. And I'll read you everything. The darkest chapter in the Conjuring universe. Franchise. Anyway, here's a quote. The Nun might be the scariest Conjuring yet, said by Max Every from comingsoon.net. And here's the story. When a young nun at Cloistered Abbey in Romania takes her own life, a priest with a haunted past and novitiate on the threshold of her final vows are sent by the Vatican to investigate. Together they uncover the order's unholy secret, risking not only their lives, but their faith and very souls. They confront a malevolent force in the form of the demonic nun, who first terrorized audiences in The Conjuring 2. Soon the abbey becomes a horrific battleground between the living and the damned. Alright. So, interesting. And here's the inside. Oh. It's weird because this case... Oh no, this case is broken. Alright, I do have some extra cases back here, so I can definitely fix this up because, wow, this was so cheaply made, this case. But that's okay, I have enough cases to cover for it. So The Nun. I've not seen it, but I know a lot of people hate it, so I don't know. I might like it, but I might dislike it. I don't know. I've not seen it, so yeah. This movie I've not seen, The Curse of La Llorona. Here's front, the spine, and the back. Alright, so here's what it says on the front. From the producers of the Conjuring universe franchise. I'm sorry, I call it franchise. What? Alright, here we go. Quote, creepy, thrilling, totally terrifying, said Manny Della Rosa from NBC TV. The terrifying, timeless legend comes to life in The Curse of La Llorona. She is the weeping woman, and those who hear her death call in the night are doomed. She creeps in the shadows and preys on the children desperate to replace her own. In 1970s Los Angeles, ignoring the eerie warning of a troubled mother suspected of child endangerment, a social worker, and her own young kids are soon drawn into a frightening supernatural realm. Their only hope to survive La Llorona's deadly wrath may be a disillusioned priest, and the mysticism he practices to keep evil at bay on the fringes where fear and faith collide. Again, interesting. So yeah. Here's the inside. The Curse of La Llorona. Alright. The Weeping Woman. That would be pretty creepy, so yeah. I've always heard about the La Llorona, so I wouldn't have expected the Conjuring franchise to do that into a film, so that's interesting. Now it's a movie that I have seen, Annabelle Comes Home, which is weird because I would not, watch another movie beyond some of the other movies I have not seen, but I have seen this before, so. But that's okay. Alright. Annabelle Comes Home. Here's the front of it. The spine for it. And the back for it. And then here's what it says in the front. Welcome to the home of the Conjuring universe. You know how I think. Alright, the quotes. The most haunting Annabelle yet, said by popdust.com. The perfect mix of fun, thrills, and terror, said by Brandon Davis, comicbook.com. Alright, so then here's the story. Determined to keep Annabelle from wreaking more havoc on innocent victims, demonologist Ed and Lorraine Warren lock the possessed doll in their home's special artifact room, placing her behind sacred glass. But when the doll escapes and awakens the room's evil spirits, she conjures up an unholy night of horror for the Warrens' daughter and her friends as they desperately battle to bring Annabelle's reign of terror to an end. See, I have seen this before, and I thought it was okay. But maybe if I watch this franchise, maybe I'd like it even more. I don't know. So then here's the inside for it. Annabelle Comes Home. Alright, now is the last movie in the Conjuring franchise, and they're still making more Conjuring movies that are based off the Conjuring. Oh well, but hey. What's wrong with that, honestly? So then we have The Conjuring 3. The Devil Made Me Do It. I got this movie for my birthday, so that's awesome. Oh no, it comes digital code. Okay, I got a redeem code by... Oh. Well, it's too late. I don't care. So yeah. I'll open this up. And here's me unboxing this. Alright. The plastic's off. Alright. I'm just going to get this code out as quickly as possible so nobody sees it. Alright. There we go. Code's out. The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. Here's the front of it. The spine for it. And the back for it. Alright. So here's what it says. Based on the shocking true story of demonic possession. Based on a chilling true story, paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren risk their lives to prove the innocence of the accused and existence of evil forces in the U.S. murder trial where demonic possession is being used as a legal defense. Alright. That's pretty intriguing, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. There's no quotes, so I don't know what style, but every single movie had quotes. Well, except Annabelle. Annabelle and this does not have any quotes. So, yeah. Here's the inside for it, and The Conjuring 3. Alright. So, I've unboxed all the Conjuring movies right now, and my sister is bothering me to, wanting to watch The Conjuring 3. But I'm like, no, we gotta watch the other films first. So, with that, we got The Conjuring. We have the rest of the Conjuring movies right here. I gotta fix the Nun because that was a very cheap DVD case. There we go. The rest of the Conjuring franchise in my hands. What are your guys' thoughts on this Conjuring franchise? Do you guys just hate this franchise? I call it franchise, and people call it universe. That's the one thing I don't like about this franchise, is that people call it a universe. I call it a franchise. I don't know. Well, actually, for The Conjuring 3, they never said the Conjuring universe. Wonderful. I don't have to say the Conjuring universe for this one because they don't stay here. So, you know what? I'm thankful for that, you know? So, yeah, I call it a franchise. You can call it a universe all you want. I call it a franchise. So, that's okay. I have nothing against people who call it a universe. I just say it's a franchise. Anyway, I know some people will hate this franchise because they keep making them, but I don't know. Maybe rewatching this franchise with every single film, I probably would like it a lot more. I always like franchises when I watch them like that, like, ooh, each film is building up with the next one, you know? That's so cool. Because sometimes we go back in time and sometimes in the present. I think it's actually really cool the Conjuring franchise has a branch related with the creators of the Saw franchise. I think that's super cool. Like, that's really cool. And I noticed, like, all these different franchises that branch out from the Saw franchise because, of course, we got the Insidious franchise, of course, then we have the Conjuring, and then we have the 2 collector movies. So that is very cool that these movies have a branch related to the Saw franchise, of course. And also the Piranha franchise, the 2 modern Piranha movies, which the first one, the writers have not done a Saw movie until Jigsaw, and then with Piranha Double D, the writers for Saw 4, 5, 6, and 7 then wrote Double D. So that's interesting to me because unintentionally they're from the Saw franchise, you know? So that I find very interesting. That is the rest of the video. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the very next video. All right? Bye.